Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you have noticed, the channel name has changed. It is now Charlie's Curbside Boutique, which is our boutique bus that we are now doing. I do a lot of videos on the bus that I'm going to start posting on here, but I'm still going to be doing my hauls, my Temu hauls, Shein, Dollar Tree. So if you like that kind of thing, please subscribe to this channel and ring the bell. That way you'll get notified every time I post a video. And it has been a while. It's been a while since I've posted a video. I have the lines to prove it. This line was not here last time. It was not. So it's been a while. I've got some new toys up here. Since the last video, I have all my fun Dollar Tree pens right here, and I want this craft room to be very happy. It's bright, it's big, that's why the echo is in here. I had gotten a microphone that syncs to my phone, but I have since gotten a new phone, so I have to get a different microphone, and I'm hoping that helps with the echo. There's nothing I can do about it though, because the ceilings are just so high in this room. I was going to do it in the bus, do this haul in the bus, but it's 84 degrees today and we're not running the generator just to do a haul. So here we are. So I went to the Dollar Tree today and I got a decent amount of things. So I wanted to show you what's there, what's new, give you my opinion on some things. The dogs are gonna go nuts. I just saw my daughter drive by. So she's home from work. The dogs are gonna go crazy. Amelia's in here with me because she has to be everywhere I am. And we'll get a little glimpse of her at the end of this video. And speaking of the dogs, I did get them 2 toys from the Dollar Tree. This is Bark BQ Chips. It does not squeak. It's just no, it doesn't squeak. It's just like a pillow with a little rope. We're gonna put this in the yard. They have ropes in the yard that we'll throw when, I use the term fetch very loosely. They don't really bring it back so much, but they're old and they need to be replaced. So we got this one for the yard, and then I got a nice longer rope for them. And this is really good. The ones that we have out in the yard now are well over a year old, and they've been out there through all the elements. So these are really good toys. These are gonna go out there after this video. Then I picked up some tissue paper. I was hoping they were gonna have Easter, spring tissue paper, and maybe they will. Maybe it's just not out yet. But this is what I got right now. I'm gonna use this on the bus. When someone purchases something, I have like little white gift bags and I put tissue paper in them. So I thought this one was pretty. I can use this like all spring. The flowers I thought were really pretty. Please disregard my nails. I took my nails off yesterday, and I'm gonna redo them again tomorrow. So please disregard the ugliness that they are. And then I also picked up these. This is great for spring, Easter. So I'm gonna use that also on the bus. So that's gonna have to go out there. Then I picked up these disinfectant wipes. I keep disinfectant wipes underneath my kitchen sink and underneath both bathroom sinks. And I normally get the ones that are in like the tube that you pull out of the top. And I noticed the ones from Dollar Tree especially are very dry. They, even when you first open them, they're not very moist at all. So these feel kind of like they are. So let's go ahead and open it and see if they are dry, or if there is some moisture to them. That's a nice scent. Well, I got 2. So this is the size. They're not very big, clearly. They do smell nice. There's not a lot of moisture, really. And it felt like there was. What I'll do is I'll still use these. I'll keep them in the bathroom. And sometimes I'll just run a little water in here and let some water like build up in here and get them moist again. But I'm not impressed with the Dollar Tree disinfecting wipes just because they're always so dry, and they dry out. Once you open them, they dry out really fast. But this one, I'm just gonna keep the seal on it and keep it closed, so it should be okay. But I am gonna put a little bit of water in here to try and moisten them up a bit. They smell nicer than the other ones though. I picked up some garbage bags. These are little, 4 gallons. So these I got actually for work, to put in our bathroom garbage cans. And I use these at home too. And you get 40 in here for $1.25. I think it's $1.25, maybe $1.50. But it's really good. Those are good. And I think, yeah, this is vanilla scented. They have a few other scents too. Then I just picked up a pack of gum for me to keep in the car. All right, moving on to the next bag. I picked up a small frame. I'm gonna put this in the bus. And while I was at Walmart today, I was supposed to print out a picture of Charlie because our bus is called Charlie's Curbside Boutique. And I was gonna put a little picture in here of her. And it says, "Welcome to my boutique, I'm Charlie." And it's gonna go in the corner of the bus where I'm gonna sell all the pet items. And I thought it'd be cute to have her picture there. And I totally forgot to print out the picture, but I have the frame. So when I do go back to Walmart, I'll print it out and put it in the frame for the bus. I picked up some of these Black Ice air fresheners. I love these. They smell so good. My husband uses them as well. So I picked up a pack for him and for me. These will go in his Easter basket. I don't think he watches these videos, so it won't ruin a surprise. If he does, Pete, this will be in your Easter basket. I also picked up, I know the kids don't watch my videos, picked up some gum to put in their baskets, Pineapple Twist and Tropical Twist. So that will go in their Easter baskets as well. I picked up these Sassy and Chic mini makeup sponges. I use these a lot, and I go through them a lot. But you can't always find them, so when I see them, I like to pick them up, and I do need them like now. So I'm gonna go put these right in the bathroom. I love those little sponges. Usually for just using little concealer, I use those. And then I did see some new lipsticks by LA Colors. This is called Main Squeeze. I thought it was kind of a nice neutral, little bit of pink in there. So we'll see what that looks like. I'm not sure. And then I also got this lip gloss. It's called Dreamy Pink. And there's sparkles in here. So I don't know how sparkly that's gonna be. Let's see, let's try it out. Might as well. Okay, so here we go. Oh, that's looking kind of pink. A little applicator. It smells nice, it smells fruity. I'm not getting too close because then you'll see everything. Oh, I guess it's nice. It's for the summer. Little shimmer. Not bad. And then I also picked up these garbage bags with the ties. These are also for work. When I empty the smaller garbages in the bathrooms, I empty them into this big bag, and I needed those. So I picked those up. And then I feel like no Easter basket is complete without a chocolate bunny. It's small. No one needs to be eating some huge ass bunny. So Pete's watching what he eats anyway. So I figured just a little one like this for the Easter baskets will be fine. And I got 3 of them, 1 for each basket, Pete, Bryn, and Gavin. Gavin lives in New Jersey, so I ship his Easter stuff up in a box. April will be fine to ship chocolate up there. Down here, it's going to be a little hot, so I'm hoping that it's going to make it there without being completely melted. So that's the goal. I picked up this dog bowl. It says positive vibes. In the nice weather, we get a lot of people bringing their dogs to work, to the restaurant, and they can eat outside on the patio with their dog. And for some reason, they don't always have a dog bowl. I don't know. Anytime I bring my dog somewhere, I always have a dog bowl for water. But I wanted to have one on hand in case someone comes with their dog and they need water. So I'll just keep this at the host stand in the restaurant. Then I picked up this double-sided tape. I also needed this for the bus. I've watched other YouTubers haul this and they swear by it. So I don't know. Let's open it. I needed it today when I was on the bus. And I just like rolled up tape, you know, but let's see. I don't know what I was expecting this to be like. I guess it's literally like, it's like when you make something in a label maker. Yes, that's it. It's like, it looks just like that. It's the paper, and then I guess you just peel the white off. So it's super thin. It's not like foam or anything like that. It's literal double-sided tape. So this is for the bus. Gonna put that in there. Hopefully it won't melt and become one big, you know, one big ring of glue, but we'll see. Here are the other 2. Then I also picked up these. Junior, I know it's backwards on your end. Junior Mints eggs. I thought they were really cute. And then also the Sour Patch Kids bunnies. These are all for the kids' stockings. I also picked up the Reese's eggs. They're individually wrapped in here. There's probably, it feels about 6 of them in here. So I only have to fill 3 baskets. So I did get 2 bags, but if you have to fill a lot of baskets or whatever you're gonna use these for, it might be more cost effective to get like a big bag at Walmart, because these were $1.25, I think, all the Easter candy was. So, I mean, for $2.50, you're really not getting much at all. So it may be cost effective to go to Walmart and get a bigger bag. But I only need a few. And then we are down to the last item, another box. I picked up some of their Easter plates, which I thought they were really cute. Here's the bunny with the flowers, and then the eggs. I use these mainly for, they're actually like cutting boards for me. If I need to just cut up some fruit really quick or something easy, I will use these. Don't put anything heavy on these because they will fold in like a taco. They are microwavable safe, but I use them just for something light. If you're just gonna have like a little sandwich and chips or something like that, that's perfectly fine for these, but don't do anything heavy on here because it's not gonna last. So you're gonna have like in the commercial where you're holding the plate and the whole thing just falls. But I use them as like a little cutting board. But I think that's it. That's everything. That's a lot from what I normally would get from Dollar Tree, but I had a big list. So that's it for the haul. But as always, I like to end my videos with a little shot of the dogs. So let's go see what they're up to. Here's Amelia. She's my assistant. She's always in the room with me when I'm making my videos. She had a rough week last week. She just turned 14 years old and she was struggling a bit last week, but now she's okay. She's on lots of meds, right? You're a little old lady. Yes, you're an old lady, but you're hanging in there. Yeah, you are hanging in there. Let's go see what your brothers and sisters are up to. Here's Taco. Please disregard the sheet on the couch, the dog pillow, the blanket. This is where they chill. Oh, there's Charlie. Hi. Hello. All right, hold on. You're too close. Oh boy. That's Muggsy. He's the newest to the family. We adopted him probably a month or so ago. And that's Charlie's BFF. They're the same size, almost the same age, because the other dogs are senior dogs and they don't really like to play all that much. So, oh, Taco, get down. So there they are. There's Pete. Hi, Charlie. And he's also wearing Dollar Tree socks that I probably got him for Valentine's Day. Muggsy. Hi, Mug. Hi, Mugs. Hi, Muggers. You tell everyone how you did poopy and pee-pee in the house? Yeah, you tell everyone how you did poopy and pee-pees? Yes. How Daddy stepped in it more than once? Yes. Yes, you did. All right, everyone, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Hope I showed you some interesting things that maybe you'll want to get yourself at the Dollar Tree. And hope you enjoyed the dogs, the 4 dogs. 4 dogs. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed those little clips, and I will see you next time.